No.
It's okay.
Don't do this.
Have a good life. Get married, make babies, name them Harley. The girls and boys. Harley. See, it totally works. You know I love you. Bye, Ive.
We did it.
Oh, fiddlesticks. This really ruffles my feathers.
Please, just say fuck.
These men are not kissing, they're protesting one of the most homophobic things in the entire world. Poland's LGBT free zone's 30% of the country. This man can't go home. See that sign? LGBT free zone. They're protesting, giving out free rainbow masks all throughout Poland.
Boys only want love if it's torture. Don't say I didn't warn ya. So it's you were just my con. If my homie got a girl, tell his ass to put me on. If I said I want your bitch, baby, I get what I want. Your girl tastes nice, I know the spot to turn around. And if you give me face, better do that shit right. And if that says good, you could probably spend the night. I got that good pussy, yeah, you know that shit tight. How you like that?
Oh, fuck. Ah, shit, damn. Woo, baby. You better get in before the neighbors see me.
I need to know, could you be the one to call when I lose control? I need your love. I need your love. I need your love. I need your love.
The flags of pride, lesbians, where you at? But this is the old lesbian flag. Let me show you the new one. On the bottom, we got femininity, love and sex, serenity and peace. In the middle, unique relationships to womanhood, community, independence, and on top, we got gender nonconformity.
I cut that bitch head off and walk away giggling. It do not make sense to me. How you so gangster but only pop through a screen?
I can't even tell this story and not cry. I used to manage an LGBT bookstore when bookstores were still a thing. One night a caller says he thinks he might be gay and is considering self-harm. We were not a crisis center, but as long as we're talking, he's safe, right? So I talk to this guy and answer questions, and I try to be encouraging, and I may be sounding a little frantic, and I'm definitely ignoring the 4 to 5 customers in the store, and this angel of a woman puts her hand on my shoulder and asks for the phone. My turn, she says. And she, this 50-something lesbian, talks to the stranger on the phone, and a line forms behind her. Every customer in that store knows that call, knows that feeling. And every person takes a turn talking to that man. That story comforts me so much to this day.
So my daughter was admiring your makeup and she wanted to help you because she saw you struggling with your phone.
Stop.
So could we?
Yeah, if you want, that'd be great. I'm
What's
actually
your
on a
name?
live stream right now, so I don't know
You're
if you
live stream?
Yeah, I'm on a live stream.
Can she help you?
Yeah, if she would like. I'm just taking pictures with my phone. Like, I was gonna take pictures in the water. Like, I don't know.
We can help.
That would be so
My
lovely.
name's Sarah. Her name's Natalie. We saw you walk away. We're like, no, come back.
No,
What's
I
going
didn't
on?
want to like interrupt anything. That's so sweet.
No, there's nothing going on.
I
We were so
appreciate you.
excited.
So many-
She was like, where's she going? I was like, she's going to like get away from you. I was like, but we'll walk over and see if she wants help. So my daughter Natalie wants to be like a celebrity, so like this works out. She's gonna show you how to be
My
a celebrity.
stream is gonna remember this forever. I hope you know.
I can't wait. I cannot wait. I can't wait. Natalie wants to be a celebrity, so it's fine. Celebrity, a comedian, or
Is
a
this
personal
Natalie?
chef. This is Natalie.
I love your bathing suit. It's
Isn't
so
cute?
cute. I
Isn't
love the
cute?
neon colors. If
Want
you
to
want to
be
be
a
a celebrity.
What's best and worst about being LGBT in every state, part 11. I'm so sorry to show you this, but you need to watch.
You have a adorable daughter.
I would take her for a pedicure. I'd take her to get her nails done and see if she could swim. If it was my son, I would probably take him hunting. I would take him fishing, and I'd see if he could swim.
What do you mean you would see if they could swim?
I just want to make sure they could swim.
Four popular ocean animals you didn't know were gay. Number 1, dolphins. Most, if not every single dolphin is actually bisexual. However, some species of dolphins or individuals will go through periods of only being attracted to either the same or the opposite sex, and then they could even form long-term partnerships. Number 2, penguins. Penguins have actually been known to form same-sex lifelong partnerships. Here we see 2 penguins named Roy and Silo, and they have a baby that they hatch named Tango, which is really cute. They're in the Bronx Zoo, and I love penguins. 3, orca whales. This is actually the largest species in the dolphin family, and orca whales have been known to have same-sex or gay partners, but most of them are actually bisexual, which is pretty cool, so we love a bisexual orca whale icon. Yeah, they're really cute. Number 4, walruses. Most male walruses are actually gay until about 4 years of age or until they're able to have kids. Then they become bisexual during mating season, and then a lot of the times they'll just go back to being gay, and they've even been known to raise kids together.
You need divorce. Okay.
So what do we do now?
Want to get married again?
Yeah!
Because I love you.
I love you. Mwah! Let's go, let's go.
This lesbian couple here ended up tricking a priest in 1901 Spain into marrying them. On the left is Marcella, and on the right is Elisa. Elisa ended up calling herself Mario in order to trick the priest into thinking she was a man. Elisa, by calling herself a man, and also dressing more masculine, and also getting the relatives in attendance to not really say anything, tricked the priest into actually getting these two married in 1901. This was the first ever same-sex marriage in the Spanish Catholic Church. Sadly, this victory did not last very long. When authorities started to find out that Eliza was really a woman, then they were on the run from persecution for the rest of their lives. The two fled to Portugal and then fled to Argentina in 1902. The two were eventually arrested. Eliza then committed suicide in 1909, and I do not know the fate of Marcella.
I pull up, step in the kitchen, let's go. Brand new Lamborghini, a cop car, with a pistol on my hip like I'm a cop. Have you ever met a real new rock star? This ain't no guitar, but this a Glock. My Glock told me to promise you gon' squeeze me. You better let me go the day you need.
So bad. Oh, it was so bad. Our neighbor called us gay whores, so we decided to put up a sign.
This the remix. Doja.
Put your hand in mine. You know that I want to be with you all the time. You know that I won't stop until I make you mine. You know that I won't stop until I make you mine. Until I make you mine. Put your hand in mine.
The flags of pride, asexuals, where you at? No excuses, you gotta know what this symbolizes. Community, non-asexual partners, demisexuals, and gray asexuals. And last up, we got asexuality. Follow me for every flag. Best and worst about being LGBT in every US state, part 3. Welcome to the most homophobic state in the country, where they refuse to air a cartoon about a gay wedding, and at football games they hold up signs like "Purple, man, that's gay," when the opposing team's colors are purple, and encourage schools to teach homosexuality is a criminal offense, and it's the only state where the majority of the population is against gay marriage. But last year in Mobile, Alabama, they painted a temporary rainbow crosswalk.
Fuck you. Fuck that. Fuck both of you. Fuck all of you. Fuck you in particular. Fuck you and maybe you. Fuck no.
I am so happy that someone else has made that joke because... Pandemic.
The city's gonna break my heart. The city's gonna love me then leave me alone. The city's got me chasing stars. It's been a couple months since I felt like I'm home. And I get closer to knowing where I belong. The city's gonna break my heart. She's always gonna break your heart. Oh.
Adivina.
No, pues no.
I love you the most. Good morning, Dad. Oh, I'm choking. More hug? Okay. My food might get cold. I love you a lot. I'm gonna go put this orange juice back, okay? My neck's hurting. My neck's cramping up. Babe, claustrophobia.
Hello. I used to work at a Starbucks inside of a Target, and I had a girlfriend for about half the time that I was working there. And like all but one of my other coworkers was straight. And when I started working there, one of my coworkers was pregnant, and after she had her baby and came back from maternity leave, a different coworker of mine became pregnant. And one day, I was working a shift with both of them. One of our regulars came in. Her name was Terry, and she actually just worked in a different part of the store. And she was older and kind of rude. So none of us really liked her all that much. And because I was always the nicest, my coworkers had me go take her order. And as I'm taking Terry's order, she says to me, "I don't know what's in the water over there at Starbucks, but you all seem to be getting pregnant. And you should be careful because you could be next." So I just stared at her. And then I said, "If I'm pregnant, I will have a lot of explaining to do to my girlfriend." She just walked away really awkwardly after that.
Would you ever be willing to date a trans girl? I mean, is she thick? Well, yeah, she's not a girl. What do you mean? She's a trans girl, so she was a man. Yeah, but now she's a girl. Is she thick? She once had a penis. Yeah, but like you keep calling her she, and my question's still left unanswered. Yeah, I mean she's a girl, but she was a man before. Yeah, but she's a girl now. Am I missing something? I'm just wondering if you're willing to date a trans girl. And I'm just wondering if she's thick. In this situation, she's probably not very thick. I mean, yeah, still probably, yeah.
Really weird gay facts that'll make you smarter than your history teacher. The last one's a bit dirty. Mickey Mouse used to be violently homophobic. In the 1930s, he met a gay cat with a limp wrist and kicked him, calling him the homophobic slur cream puff inhaler. In the 90s, the government tried to make a gay bomb filled with female hormones to make enemy soldiers stop shooting us and start hooking up with each other. And this one is dirty. Eminem went to Elton John's wedding and gave him a box. Inside was a diamond ring that was way too big for Elton's finger. And then Elton realized the ring was meant to wrap around his, I can't wait for part 3.
And on the way to school, I'm putting glitter all over my face. And my brother said, "What in the hell are you doing?" I said, "I'm putting on my costume." And he called my dad up and he said, "Dad, I think you better get up there. This is not going to look good." So my dad drove up to the high school and he had his farmer jeans on. And when I saw him coming, I ducked around the hall and hid from him. So the assembly goes well and I climb in the car and I'm riding home with my father. And my father says to me, I was walking down the hall this morning and I saw a kid that looked a lot like you ducking around the hall to avoid his dad, but I know it wasn't you because you would never do that to your dad. Look, everybody knows I'm a dairy farmer. This is who I am. And he looked me square in the eye. And then he said, now how about you? When you're a full-grown man, who are you going to go out with at night? And I said, I don't know. And he said, I think you do know. And it's not going to be that McLaughlin girl that's been making goo-goo eyes at you, but you won't even pick up the damn telephone. And I'm going to tell you something today, and you might not know what to think of it now, but you're going to remember when you're an adult, don't sneak. Because if you sneak like you did today, it means you think you're doing the wrong thing. And if you run around and spending your whole life thinking that you're doing the wrong thing, then you'll ruin your immortal soul.